What's up, my YouTube friends? It's Trace Face. I'm coming at you today on Good Friday, and it's a beautiful, very still day today out in Connecticut. The temperature itself is just perfect, and the wind is gorgeous, and I got my cats hanging out here. On their condo. I don't know if I got a good angle of them you could see. Tonight I am relaxing. I went out last night. My friends took me out for my birthday, and tonight I just need and want to relax. There's a bunch of things going on tonight that I really wanted to go to, but I have my 16-hour workday tomorrow and I don't want to mess that up. So I don't know if you can see it. I don't want to draw attention to it, but I have this rash all over my face and my chest and my back. Apparently there's such a thing called, because I sat and thought about it. I've had this rash before and I couldn't figure out what, I was like, I haven't bought any new products. So what is causing this? And I sat and thought about it, and I was like, oh, I have been taking way too many supplements. And there is such a thing called supplement overload, where literally your body's getting too much of vitamins and minerals, and the way your skin reacts is you break out into a rash. This has happened to me before. So I realized there's a reason why they tell you to take certain medications and vitamins without, throughout the day, not all at once, like I was doing with a smoothie in the morning. So, thought I'd share that with all of you. Don't do that. But, I always remember in the morning, and I know that a lot of them say take 2 a day. And with everything I've been taking, your body can't handle that. So anyway, had an interesting comment today, and I'm in the middle of doing another video and getting some more research on that video before I put it out. But I wanted to put out this video tonight because, once again, you guys are telepathic yourself. There has been about 4 or 5 different comments within the last 3 days regarding the new supply. And there have been more than that, but these ones kind of stuck out to me. Like, I think there have been more than that in the live chats, but this one stuck out to me in particular, and I said, okay, let's talk more about the new supply. This commenter in general asked me why the narcissist is putting up pictures right away of the new supply. She said, I know they're doing that to get you jealous, but because they're players at heart and they are trying to get supply all around, why would they do that? Why would they put the new supply up and ruin their chances of getting other meat around the side? Okay. I can explain this so well to you guys because I know these people so well, and I know them like the back of my hand because I've been around enough of them. So you have to understand, when the narcissist has landed the new supply, they actually are thinking and believing that this person is the best thing since sliced bread, because they have to create the narrative themselves. That's why they discard you. That's why if you discarded them, they will move on, because they have to be in control. Control is the biggest factor to how these individuals operate. And so you see, the new supply, okay, is part of how they're able to control the narrative. I talk about how they have to control the narrative. They have to control the story that they're putting out to the masses. Every single thing that these people do is for show. It's for attention. It's for validation. It's for, hey, give me attention, look at me, validate me, accept my stories, accept my narratives. So understand that the narcissist has to be the first one to believe their own lies. So the best way to do that is to go and on the platforms that are going to be able to give them all the attention, all the validation, all the acceptance that they need. Everything they do in life, most of the overt narcissists, and a lot of the coverts too, everything they do in life, they are relying on social media to be like, hey, good job. You know, so they're living on these social media platforms. And they get supply off of every single kind of reaction you can imagine, all the way from the most negative to somebody threatening to kill them to the most positive of, you are so gorgeous, I am so in love with you, you are so amazing at what you do, you're such a great, realtor or whatever it is that they do. You're so magnificent at that. So everything from the people in their past that absolutely know who they are, cannot stand them, to the people that are in love with their fake facade that they create, both of those people give them the same exact thrill and reaction. Okay? So, understand that when the narcissist gets married, okay, at first they are enthralled with the fact that somebody married them and that they got somebody to do this. And the wedding for the narcissist is like the biggest show. It's like somebody putting on a performance. That's what they're thinking all day. Oh my God, everyone's looking at me. Everyone's here for me. Everyone thinks my bride or my groom is drop dead gorgeous. Everyone is looking at us. Great. Love it. Yes. Now, when real life problems start to come into the picture, that is when you're going to notice less and less pictures being put up. Unless they are using those pictures to find other thirsty, and there are plenty of them out there, other thirsty women and men that are just like them, the same kind of caliber of a robot, looking to... There are people out there like this, these kind of sick, twisted robots, narcissistic pieces of crap that are looking to get what they see this facade is online. They're looking to screw with it. They're looking to see how far they would go. And the narcissist, you don't know it, but the narcissist is dangling you like a carrot. They're using your relationship and or your marriage to dangle in front of others to try and get those kind of people. They like aggressive people that are going to come after them. They love that. And so they're looking to see, and behind your back, okay, they're putting up a picture of you and them. A beautiful picture that tells their story that they're trying to tell, right? And they're putting up that picture. And what you don't know is after they put up that picture, they are going to every single person of the opposite sex or the same sex if they're gay, whatever, and they're liking inappropriate photos, like photos that people are putting out of them like half naked, or just photos that clearly, like, so ridiculous that, they're wanting the attention, and they're going insane, like liking those people's photos or messaging them privately. Hey, how are you? Nice photo, by the way. Just to start a conversation. They're smooth like that. They make it seem like it's all innocent, and then they hook people with this fake facade innocence of, hey, hey, are you interested in getting your house sold? I'm a realtor, or whatever. A lot of these people are turned, they're in all walks of life. Let's face it. You can't just pinpoint them, but I like to talk about how a lot of narcissists are sales people, and they are. They're con artists, and they're sales people. So they're very good at hooking people. They're engaging with them on a side conversation you're never going to know about, to seem like they're just friendly and it's innocent. And hey, do you know anyone looking to sell their home? And then they're trying to study that person. And then it just becomes about that game. What is this person all about? How do I get this person in love with me? And sometimes you'd be in shock by who they're talking to. The most unattractive, nothing going for them. It's not about that. It's a lot about if they can get someone to fall for their fake facade and fall in love with this fake facade they're putting out there, they fall in love with you falling in love with them. And that's it. That's what it's all about. How many fans can I get? How many followers? How many people can I fool today, this week, this month, this year? And all the pictures you're seeing online is exactly just that. So understand, your question was, why would they do this? Why are they putting up pictures of me saying that they love me, blah, 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 and aren't they ruining their chances for other supply? And guys, when they put out that picture of you and them, they instantly sit back and are like, do people like it? Are people buying this? Do people think we're attractive? Was this a good enough photo? Am I accepted? Am I validated? Please validate me. Please validate me. Please freaking validate me. Okay. That's enough likes. I can deal with that. Oh, but you know what? It might not be enough. It might not be enough likes. Gee, guys, I don't know. I bet you this broad will talk to me. Let me message her. She's thirsty for me. She wants me. Let me message her. This is how they think. So, I want to share with you guys that today is a very symbolic day. Today is Good Friday. Jesus Christ died on the cross for us and for our sins. And I believe in him. I know he's real. My experiences prove to me that he is real. He's as real can be. No one's going to convince me otherwise. No one is going to tell me anything different, because those were my experiences I have had since I was a child. And I'll talk about all of them at some point. Some interesting information about me is that myself and my brother were both born on Good Friday. My brother was born on March 24th, and I was born, yes, he was born on March 24th, and I was born on April 17th, and both of those days on our birthday fell on Good Friday. So it's no mystery that we were born and raised Catholic. I personally, right now, I don't identify with any religion. Having especially worked for a Catholic organization as my last job I had, and what I saw go on within that organization was a satanic to say the least. How these people operated, how much narcissism existed within this organization, and how many priests they finally, the month I left that organization, which was in January, they finally had to release the list of how many priests they had hid, covered, moved around since the late 60s. Only because they were forced to by the Pope and the cardinals. It disgusted me at such a level that it was just the nail in the coffin for me to get out. And it's very unfortunate because growing up and being raised Catholic, I had a wonderful priest. I still have a wonderful priest present. He's still there. He was a blessing. Knowing what monsters existed all around this community that we didn't know about until January. I'm blessed to be able to say that that didn't happen to me or to my friends in grammar school or to my brother. We went to a grammar school around here, and we went to a Catholic high school, and we had good experiences. They taught me morals and values. I find that a lot of Catholics cannot quote scripture, and I believe that's because they are relying on you to go to that church and to donate. But, you know, it's catch-22 because a lot of us were donating to get to the right school that we're trying to keep open because a lot of the Catholic schools closed. It's very unfortunate. But a lot of these were corrupt and the money wasn't going where it should. And I can literally attest to that. I know a lot more now. In that 1.5 time I worked for this Catholic organization, I know a lot more than I should know. But it was enough for my eyes to be open wide. I saw it all, and I got out. And now, honestly, I will always have my faith. Always have my faith. I will always forever find people on YouTube that I relate to and have connected with, and that I continue to watch their channels, and I'm a believer, and I will continue to. But for right now, and probably for good, I do not stand behind any religion any longer, and that's because of my own personal experiences in my own journey. And to those of you that do, I do not knock you at all. I'm happy that if you're in a good community within a good church, you have a good priest, you have a good set of, there's no corrupt things going on within organizations that are Catholic that might be in your area and such, then that's, or any religion for that matter. I don't knock any of it. I'm just sharing with you what I've personally been through. And I find it really amazing that today, of all days, Lorraine Warren has passed. The Lord has come to take her. Lorraine and Ed Warren were the original paranormal investigators. They've been doing this stuff, I believe, since the 60s. They were the first courageous people to be able to walk into homes and try to figure out what was going on. Lorraine was a clairvoyant, and Ed, her husband, was a demonologist. And being the first people coming right here in my state from Connecticut to be doing this, you have no idea the trials and tribulations they went through. How many people told them they're full of crap? It took them up until 2000s into this probably this final decade here for people to actually start taking them seriously and believe them. I mean, they have footage on tape. They got this on tape long before anybody else did. They are the original gangsters of paranormal and supernatural. And I was really, really hoping that her health was going to turn around because she's one person I wanted to be able to look in her eyes and say thank you. Thank you so much for having courage in areas that no one would dare to go. They came from a place, her and her husband, they were a team. They were a real, true marriage. And they wanted to start something together. They wanted to be a team, and they wanted to help people. They did all these investigations, you guys, for free. They didn't charge anyone for it. They did the Amityville Horror House that's one famous case in New Jersey. They did the other Enfield Poltergeist house in the UK. They were beyond their years and time, trying to educate people on this stuff, and trying to let people know this stuff is very, very real. So the Lord came to take her today. It's amazing. I'm really sad, but I'm also really happy, because what a day. What a day to come get her. Very symbolic to me. I wanted to share that with you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. I am Trace Face. Please like, subscribe, share the videos with others that could use this information. Thank you so much to those of you that had signed up. I want to let you guys know, I am looking for 4 people to be part of a group at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you check Eastern Standard for those times and see what time that is for your country, please let me know. These rates are the most affordable rates I could possibly come up with. Very, very cheap and affordable, so that you're able to be a part of 4 people plus myself. And we are able to get through your journey all together, share our stories, and be a part of something that can truly help you recover. So if you're interested in signing up to that, please email me at tracefaceit@gmail.com. You can also email me if you're interested in one-to-one coaching. If you'd like to make a donation to my channel, it always helps me. Thank you for those that have. I appreciate all your contributions that help keep this channel going. I am Trace Face. You know it's time we face the truth together.